feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Hey everybody, welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank. I'm your co-host Ted Jenkins, sitting here with my co-host today, Lee Heisman. Of course, our guest today, Jane Reid, who is the CEO of Can You Imagine? This is a company that you need to check out. They're doing fantastic stuff, not only here in Atlanta, but across the United States. For those of you watching the post-show wrap-up for the first time, you can always see Jane's entire broadcast, and I recommend that you watch it. If you really want to learn about building the culture in a company, just go to shrimptankpodcast.com. You can always download us on iHeartRadio. We're one of the fastest growing entrepreneurial podcasts on iHeart right now, or you can go to Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, or anywhere around the internet to hear more about the Shrimp Tank and our amazing entrepreneurs.
So Jane, I've known you for a long time, and I'm just always impressed with what you've done. After going through an exit, you were searching to be the leader and the CEO of a business, and you landed at this company. Mm-hmm. And what's so unique, I want you to tell the audience, what is the unique product offering that you do? What makes your company unique, and why did you jump onto this organization?
Sure. So when it comes to making gifts that make a statement and build a connection right from the start with residents, you can certainly make your own, and you can go out to the stores and various stores and make a goodie bag. However, the amount of time and the amount of money it would take, I will tell you it'll probably cost you more than working with us. For 24 years, we have just gotten this down to a science to have the absolute highest quality, handcrafted gifts that the way you see them on our website is the way they arrive. They are ready to gift. So, there's just unmatched quality, first class. And the other beautiful thing about our offerings is that we have a price point, a gift for regardless of what your budget is. And we know that's an important, a really important point for the property managers that we serve. So we can make a gift that is $6.99 just look amazing, as well as a custom gift branded to your property. So,
what are they going to do at home? They can't put together a yarn ball. How
that's
are they
right.
going to do something like that?
That's
now,
right.
I was going to say, like, for folks that are watching this, unemployment is now at 3.9%. It's almost a 50-year low. It's super hard to find high-quality people and getting harder. How do you all go about recruiting or hiring the right people as you build the culture at Can You Imagine?
Well, I think that you have a process to your hiring, and you start with having a very, very clear job description. It's very black and white what's expected, and the types of questions that you ask to really go deeper into who the person is, do they fit in your culture, how do they respond, their timeliness, things that really matter most to you and the culture that you're trying to build. If they don't check the boxes of those really important points, then keep looking. So having a really good hiring process is vital.
Like that.
So what we always talk about on the show is the entrepreneurial mindset. Being an entrepreneur doesn't exactly mean you have to own the business, but you can also run the business.
That's right.
So you owned and were the CEO of a previous business. And now you're simply the CEO of this business. So what would you find to be one of the biggest challenges and learning points for you to now run the business without being the owner of the business?
Well, I guess fortunate for the owners that I work with and work for now, I have that ownership mentality, even not having ownership. And so I think that's a real asset that I bring to the table. And I think that that's just a part of my DNA is to, regardless if I was a sales rep, I took ownership in whatever role I had. And I think that just really sets you apart and really helps, create that leader in you that will help you rise. So, but as far as what the biggest challenge has been, and I think it maybe is the way we make decisions and the timing of change or getting on the same page with certain decisions, working on those patience of mine. I'm used to being able to make decisions a little bit more timely, but you know what? It's actually, it's a really good challenge for me because going slower doesn't necessarily mean bad.
It's very,
So,
very true. A lot of the entrepreneurs out there, we make fast decisions. We're always pivoting, and sometimes we're pivoting into a tornado-like fashion sometimes. So having those people you can bounce things off of, we talked about that on the show, and now having and working with the ownership, it makes the company a little more deliberate in their strategy. So if people want to get a hold of you and the business, how would they do so?
Absolutely. So our website is www.canyouimagine.com. Feel free to email me at jane@canyouimagine.com. And my cell phone, please, readily available, 404-668-4040. And I'm happy to help.
What's the number one gift that people like in their baskets when they get them? Is there a number one seller?
There's two.
Two?
There's two.
What are they?
Absolutely. Our stemless wine glasses.
Stemless wine glasses. Good for Wines Day.
That are branded with the property, and it's beautifully packaged. It's our sip and serve. And then we've got a first-class welcome gift that is just perfect on move-in day because it has all of your essentials for the kitchen, bath, and laundry, but also
nice.
some awesome gourmet
That's
snacks.
awesome.
So who doesn't love snacks on move-in day? You know, you're starving.
How many people are ordering pizza on move-in day, and now they have this?
That's right. They don't have to.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Wine and snacks. That's what we
right.
need. So listen, this is what we think about in listening to Jane today. Can you imagine walking through the door of your office? And can you imagine that basket that's sitting there with a bunch of goodies that's waiting for you? But this basket has all the right things in it. You've hired the right people. You're managing the right processes and systems. You have the right key performance indicators. And your business is going to scale like crazy because you've made the right decisions about what to put in your basket when you walk through the door. If you do that, it won't be Can You Imagine? It'll be you turning your dreams into reality. And that's your post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond.